Hi. Here I'm gonna talk about the childhood of the serial killer Albert Fish. Did Albert Fish born a killer? Or the experience he had made him one? Just keep an open mind when hearing this. What if I tell you that it's not Albert Fish's fault for being a serial killer? Just like I talked in chapter 1 video. The experience we had are what made us to be this person right now. Albert Fish was born as an innocent child as all are. But how horrible his experience of life had to be to make him a sadomasochism serial killer who is also a cannibal. He was born in 1870. When he was 5, his father of 80 died. And due to financial issues, he was placed in St. John's Orphanage. This is where his life of sadomasochism and serial killing starts taking roots in this innocent child's mind. Nobody is born a killer. Some situation makes one. His family had a history of mental illness. He was later diagnosed as paranoid schizophrenia, and also had religious psychosis. He thought he was doing God's work. Let's get into his childhood. He spent 4 years in the orphanage. This is where his sexual abnormality dates back to. He described in his interview that he witnessed sensory acts among boys in which he joined. And it made a great impression on him. One of the guardians there had the habit of frequently whipping the boys, and take 6 boys at a time and having them strip, and showing one what happens to the other. Before the age 7, he had a sexual feeling by seeing others getting whipped and screaming, and getting whipped himself. Imagine, he was there for additional 2 years in that place. Even he acknowledged the fact that this is where he went wrong. Now think, who's at fault here? He experienced these awful events in his early life, which became the author of his entire life of sadomasochism and cannibalistic serial killer. For sexual gratification, he started inflicting pain on others, and on him. He seemed to enjoy the pain more. His practice of sadomasochism kept developing and he became a cannibal. His masochism was getting out of hand that he stuck needles in his abdomen and genital areas. When he confessed these practices, he was not believed, until the X-rays showed them otherwise and found 27 needles. When asked why, he said, "It's just a pleasure he cannot overcome." These 4 years in the orphanage shaped his whole life. Working as a male prostitute in his teen, and working as a painter, and went on to commit evil deeds. So, was Albert Fish born this way? Or did the experience of his childhood made him evil?